You know, facts. Marie is back up level. Same with Holding. Half the goals we've conceded were errors. Facts. You know, facts. But time to get into the player ratings. Like I said, people, I'm gonna circle back in a sec. But player ratings time, people. Let me share the screen with you guys. You lot, please be patient so we can all do this in time together. Don't start running across with all your player ratings. Player man said player ratings for players I don't rate. You lot are harsh, man. But let's start with Leno. Now, I'll say 5. But that was you had a serious part in the error. I'll give you a 5 because really Leno had one thing to do and he messed up. But I got to say a 4, man, because the one thing you had to do, you didn't do well enough. I think it's another game where whether I blame Leno or not, it's a contentious point, because I think it's the both of you. I don't really care about who made the mistake. I think on one hand, Ceballos is being stupid. On the other hand, I think, eyes and ears, Leno, and he's not helped him. So I think he should get a 5 by default, but I think because he didn't have much to do, but by the same token, not that you played bad, the one thing you had to do, I'm quite disappointed in that regardless, to be fair with you. So it is what it is. What have you said? What are you lot saying here? DG's got Fortnite YouTubers in the chat. Big up yourself. Who's that? Who's in the chat? I can't see. Someone let me know who's in the chat, because I can't see them thing there. But moving on, let's move on. I need to get I'm not going to sit here and cap. Can't remember the whole 11. So let's get into it. I don't want to miss anybody out. We ended the game with 8 shots, people. 8 shots on target, 18 shots in total. So yeah, people, moving away from that, I think Bellerin's going to be next. Hey, big up yourself, my guy. I didn't even see you there, man. Don't know. Talk your things away, my GG. So yeah, let's move. Let's move. So yeah, we're gonna go with Hector Bellerin now. You know what? I think Bellerin deserves a 6, maybe even a 7. I think Bellerin was good today still. I think Bellerin had a good game. You know what? Because I'm harsher on you, I'm going to give you a 7. It's a 6, but I'm going to give you a bonus point because I'm aware of potential unconscious biases that I might have. Do I think Bellerin was Dani Alves? No, but do I think Bellerin was at fault of any of the mistakes? Do I think you tried in the context of your ability? You even put in 2 good crosses and it weren't anything. Like, I don't think much of Bellerin. I still think we need a right back. But, I think he played well today. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I think Bellerin played well. Maybe a 6, man. But, I want to go with a 6 because I think the 6 is coming from my brain. The 7 is coming from my heart. So I'm going to give a 6, but it's a very high 6 for Bellerin. Gabriel, for me, 7. Got a goal, got an assist, was good defensively, obviously a bit rash at times, but he did his thing. Luis just about scrapes a 5. For me, he's on the territory of being like Leno. He done all right, but he could have made a mistake. There were some nervy moments from him as well. It's not that he was poor, he was a bit shaky in that. I'm gonna give David Luiz a 5 to walk away with. Bellerin did block a shot, to be fair. But Bellerin had a good game. Gabriel's my man of the match, and then I'd probably lean towards maybe Bellerin. Obviously, Odegaard's going to get the headlines. So it is what it is. So David Luiz a 5. Tierney, I think he tried as well. I'm going to give him a 6 just about. He did his standards kind of dropped off, but from the start, I think he set it. To be fair with you, maybe give Gabriel an 8. Just give Gabriel an 8. He ain't played too tough. I'll give Gabriel an 8. Yeah, so that's the back 4. Granit Xhaka, I think it's a calm 5. Partey, I think it's just about a 5. I'm not gonna lie. Partey, your assist saves you because I think you could have been in 4 territory. Didn't look on it really and truly. Couple misplayed passes and stuff like that. Not hitting the target with his shots. It is what it is, man. Even for Tierney gets a 6, but he dropped off by his own standards. So again, better performance from Xhaka, fair play. Partey, bit meaty if I'm completely honest with you. Is what it is, I'm not going to give an extra point for not making a mistake. You shouldn't be doing that anyways. But yeah, that's the pivot. Odegaard, I don't quite think he was I know you scored. I don't think he was quite of the level to Gabriel. So I'm going to, I'll give you an 8. You scored. I think you played really good in the second half. I think first half, you almost gave a goal away. You missed an easy chance. I feel, apart from the goal, you didn't really do anything. You looked like a man on a mission when it was 1-1 and it was looking a bit dodgy. a lot of improvements to be made with Odegaard, but I give him that really. You know, I was going to give him a 7. He gets an 8. But to a degree, Bellerin and the rest of them, I'm conscious of my unconscious biases. Personally, I'm not too sure if we should be making Odegaard a permanent signing. Not that I know it's even a thing. I think another loan could be appropriate, but I haven't seen enough. I see patches. I don't see enough. It is what it is in that regards. Firmly, Bukayo Saka, he put himself around, but he was quiet today. It's a 5. No worries. He's 19 years of age. He'll be back, you know, and Spurs, he will do his thing. I give Saka a 5. I think that's cool, and that's where it should stop. Willian, you know, I give Willian a 6. I think Willian played all right today. He got his assist. I think Willian was calm today still. Didn't stand out, but I think Willian was cool today, man. I think it was poor. I think it was cool, man. I think William was cool. You know, it's not that I'm, you know, when TW, you're right. When it's an unconvinced thing, it's not that I'm unconvinced in his ability. I just want to see you play well all the time. So yeah, William gets a 6. I don't think I could ask I can ask William anything more, man. I think William did all right. Again, it's meaty. It's nothing to praise about, but at the same time, he did have moments he lost the ball in that. But I think William played better than I've seen him play. Again, if it went wrong for William, I'd be very vocal personally on it and why he shouldn't have played and why I think Pepe should have been there and the rest of it. But it weren't the thing. That leaves Aubameyang. Now, I think Aubameyang can scrape a 5. I personally think it's a 5. I think he was quiet, but I think the thing that jars me is his hold-up play. I actually think he was there. I actually think he tried, you know. But again, he's quite anonymous if he ain't going to be fed. I think he just about gets a 5. But you do want more from our captain. You do want more from our captain. You know, it is what it is in that regards. Collectively, it was a struggle. You know, I can't lie. From Mikel Arteta, I'll give you a 7 because, again, I didn't feel you should have played. I wanted you to play. So you got your system right. I didn't think you should have played. You played well. I didn't have you in my preview and you played. I wouldn't have started you and you played all right. So I can't really get on to you guys. I think the subs did well as well. Obviously, before we go on to Arteta, in fact, you know, El Nene, it's an NA really, but, you know, 10 out of 10 really just for the goal and banter purposes. You know, Pepe, who else came on? Pepe came on. Pepe, Ceballos, it was all a joke, you know. Ceballos is the only sub that could really be rated for a significant period of time, and he gets a 4, you know. Again, I just don't think it got going. He could have, I don't want to get onto a man after your first touch, but he could have had an assist with his first touch. I don't think he got going, and in the last Europa League game, he made a mistake. He made another one now. El Nene, just for the minutes he played, 10 out of 10. Obviously, Lacazette and them man there weren't on the field long enough, so it's all an NA for these lot, really, but you know, I had to mention them. For Arteta, like I said, I haven't got really any. I would have been very vocal about things if it didn't bang, you know. So he done all right. His subs did all right, apart from Ceballos. It is what it is. The one thing I think Arteta struggled with, there was a 10-minute stage in the first half. I'm more focusing on the 10, 20-minute stage in the second half. When they went free at the back, they were over us. And it kind of highlights for me personally why I think Arteta can set out a game plan. He can plan. He can do those things. But when another manager changes it up, he struggles. I've seen him do that against Nuno now, Dean Smith. You know, it's happened against Brendan Rodgers at the Emirates, and it's now happened against Olympiacos. And I feel if Olympiacos stayed with their back three and didn't revert to a 4 as soon as they equalized, it could have been something. But it is what it is. Obviously, the changes and the subs, you know, Arteta's never forthcoming with those things and has any urgencies. But again, I was ready to be very vocal on a lot of these things. So we didn't learn too much about Arsenal, but it is what it is. That's the player ratings. We can walk away with that, in my opinion. So yeah, man, I see a lot of you lot's opinions in here. Keep them coming.